What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about labels. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that we as people, we love to belong to something, right? So that's why you see all these clubs, country clubs. We have a sense of community. It's instilled in us where majority of people, everybody, like 99% of people want to be in some sort of community. They want to belong. And really, I want to say 100% of people do that, but I know, there's some people that go off into the mountains and live by themselves, hermits. But, and I'm not sure what percentage of people are hermits, right? So everybody wants to belong somewhere. We want to be accepted. And a lot of times what we do is we have labels on ourselves, but labels can be dangerous. And as I was driving, I was just thinking about that, how a lot of times we put these labels on ourselves, but then we get mad when other people view us that way. And a good example of this is I went through a phase when I was younger where I was listening to music, rap music, and music was talking about being a thug and things like that, and it seemed like it was cool to be called a thug. And if you put that kind of label on yourself, then you start becoming that. But then, when someone else says, "Oh, you're acting like a thug," or people are acting like thugs, it tends to be offensive too. So it's kind of like, which one is it? And I think what we have going on is we as people, we can't help ourselves. We want to belong, we want to fit in, but at the same time, we don't want other people to use that to call us out. It can seem demeaning. There's some other words that I can think about too that fit into that. I'm a Christian. I say that to let you know that I believe in God. I believe in that Jesus died for my sins. But I don't really have to go around with a sign that says Christian. I shouldn't do that. And the gospel doesn't tell me that I have to do that. I have to love people, love God, and love others. And through those relationships, people will know that I'm a Christian. But I don't have to, hold up this flag of this flag of Christian in other people's faces. And think about what I'm saying here. I don't want to offend anyone, but think about what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm not proud to be a Christian. I am. But what I'm saying is, if my goal is to share the gospel with others, or to help others, or to be, to be positive, or to spread a positive message, to change people's lives, people who are not that, when you hold up a flag when they're not that, then it can cause a line of division towards them. I know what it means to be a Christian. Someone who is not a Christian won't know. They don't know what it means. So if I hold up that flag, I'm this, it could actually cause a wall there to where we can't communicate we can't communicate effectively. So I hope I'm communicating this message right. But we have to be careful of labels, right? So I just wanted to emphasize that I have a problem with the N-word, and I have a problem with black people using it. I don't like it. I don't like to be called that. I'm black. I don't like to be called that from anybody, from black or white. And again, it goes into the whole thing of labels, right? And what I've noticed is how in the media, and on some of these blogs, or there can be an article, a headline about something, and I go in and look at it, and I see, I start looking at the comments of people responding to the blog, and there's an attack on us as people, trying to, it seems like some big push to separate us, and when we're separated, it's easy to conquer. And I mean, trust me, there's something to united we stand. And when we have labels, it's easy to divide us into those labels. It can be good labels, trust me, like I said about Christian, right? I mean, I'm proud to be a Christian, but I don't have to carry that label when I'm dealing with other people, if that makes any sense. I'm black, but I don't want to be put in a category of just being black. I'm a person, and I want to be out there to show white people and people who are not black my life, so that they can learn from it, and diversity will spread. So, there's positives to having labels. I mean, to describe things, it's a red car, I'm a black man, to describe, but be careful with that label being you. And that's my message to you. So I hope I communicated it the way I wanted to, and I hope that we can grow as a people. I'll make these videos because I wanna get you thinking, because I'm a deep thinker. At least I think I am, right? And that's think, right? And I as I'm thinking about all this stuff, I'm like, oh, maybe someone else can see this, and I want to open up discussion too. So with that, feel free to comment and share this video with anyone who you think this would help. All right, this is B-Rob.